The year 2020, though it need not be said, has left many people feeling quite a bit dead. With the Watts down in Wattville, they don't give a fuck. They gather and sing without masks, without luck. And the virus they spread, no sanitation in mind, will wipe out their village and kick their behinds. But they simply don't care, for it's Christmas, you see. If I cannot see the virus, then it cannot harm me. Yet that's simply not true. A fool's logic indeed. Would they actually believe it if they started to bleed? Probably not. Despite the ongoing stupidity quaintly found here, one individual knew the virus should be feared. The Grinch, on his hill, social distancing for safekeeping, was not ill, quite the opposite of the benefits he'd been reaping. These fools down in Wattville, they don't understand. Not even one of them washes their hands. Still they gather in crowds linked together near the tree. Do they even think to cleanse themselves after they pee? I've had about enough of this foolish display. Perhaps it is time for me to save Christmas Day. So off to his workshop, the Grinch got busy, carving a suit out of some drapes that he got from Aunt Lizzie. He grabbed a mask and some sacks and loaded up on his sleigh, and whipped his dog down to Wattville the entire fucking way. With the village asleep, the Grinch knew what to do. Time to save Christmas this year has been poo. So he slid down the chimney, then slaughtered Papyrus, and stole every last present that might spread the virus.
You're a savior, Mr. Grinch. You really saved the day. But you're still a rotten asshole with a stinky, smelly bum, Mr. Grinch. You're a banana. That's about it.
While thrusting the tree up the chimney with care, a small child showed up and horrifically stared.
Why, Santa? Why you do this to the chimney? That chimney didn't do nothing to you.
The Grinch had no time to think up a lie. If he hung around, there's a chance he might die. So he hit the small child with a shovel and ran.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Should I flee to Japan?
Nah. So instead, he went back to his task to save Christmas.
Look at this toilet. When they pissed, did they miss?
With everything stolen and Christmas avenged, the Grinch whipped his dog to get home once again.
Ha ha! Fuck the Watts!
The Grinch said with a grin.
If they can't come together, then the spread will be thin. They'll sob, and they'll cry, and they'll stay in their homes. And best of all, social distance. They can talk on their phones.
So the Grinch took a peek at the village he spent the night robbing. But there was no crying, no whimpering, no uncontrollable sobbing. Instead, what he saw was not a single fuck given. The Watts down in Wattville just carried on living.
Fuck your feelings, fuck the virus, we can see it, so it's not real.
The Grinch began to realize there was no saving the village.
Ignorance is bliss and stupidity is their image. They'll gather regardless of presents and toys and spread nasty illness to good girls and boys.
Puzzled, confused, the Grinch paused with thought.
Why should I care if they all want to rot?
It was then that the Grinch hatched a nasty idea. His heart shrank 3 sizes, and he went to IKEA to buy a new mask. And off to Wattville he went to return all the presents he had ill intent. So out with the gifts he yanked from his sack. It was time for the Grinch to relax and sit back. He joined them for dinner, where they coughed and they snorted. And then they all died, like the news stations reported. So what is the point of this story I've told? Is it laughter? Is it sadness? Is it to avoid the old? Stay safe, respect each other, and please wear a mask. If you must gather, that's all that I ask. Don't be a jerk like the Watts in the Grinch. It isn't real hard to just not be a bitch. I'm all out of rhymes for this Christmas season. This video is now over, and that is the reason.